Mr. Pinion, although it is a very sad circumstances that we are gathered here, I'd like to thank God for bringing us here to have this program event held by KSO successfully. And as we are gathered here in solidarity and remembrance of our sister Ning Tin Ling, whose life was brutally altered in the hands of the Meiteis during the peak Manipur conflict in 2023. Her suffering and passing reminds us that sexual violence does not end when the acts end. It lingers in the mind and the body and the society even till today, and there's no justice yet. Sexual violence is not an accident of war. It is a weapon used to assert power, to humiliate the community or the individual, and to send a message to the community. And what happened to our sister was not just an attack on one woman, it is an attack on the entire humanity as well. We unfortunately live in a society where dialogues happened, meetings were called, meetings were held, but justice is nowhere to be found. And sometimes I often think how many more women, how many more people will be there in Manipur among our community who might have endured sexual harassment, physical assault, and so many things, but they never came to light and who are unseen and hurt. I'm sure there will be so many stories, and it really breaks my heart to think of that. And as women, as human beings, and as a society, I would encourage everyone to acknowledge our collective responsibilities as well. Silence, denial, and inaction allow this culture of impunity to survive. And this allows the perpetrators to get away with their crimes because the law does not take action. And they feel above the law exactly for that. And the society seems to be tolerating at it. And I'd say this needs to end at this moment. And we, as the people, the CSOs, the leaders, must see real commitment to fight for justice, to ensure protection for the vulnerable, to provide care and dignity to the victim and survivors. Also, as we stand here today, I'd like to encourage us to be a message to the society and to the entire world that there is no shame in being survivors. In fact, the shame should be on the accused, the perpetrators, and the aggressors. We must work in unprecedented ways beyond tribe or nomenclature or any kind of divisions. Sexual violence affects everyone, and may we stand together to tackle this issue from every angle possible and not tolerating the use of women's body as battlefield. If we are serious about justice as a community, we must be brave enough to confront uncomfortable truths, challenges the systems that failed us so badly, and the survivors, even if it is beyond our comfortable zone. I'd like to end my speech by quoting from what the former First Lady of the United States of America, Eleanor Roosevelt, who once said that the destiny of human rights is in the hands of the citizens and communities. May we be strong and may we get justice. Thank you.